Hey everybody, Kwakninja 23 here. My first video since I've been back from overseas. This is my 2007 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6. It's in pretty good condition. I bought it for about $7,000 and very minimal damage. And it only had, I think, 1,400 miles on it, so not a bad deal at all. Brand new tires, brand new. It's still a clean looking bike. Anyways, today we're just going to give you a brief walk around of the ZX-6, as well as a few other topics, basics, controls and stuff like that. I won't be getting on the bike today because I am having a few to drink, so I'll just make this video and see how it goes. Alright, as you can see, I got the silver and red. It's not a bad bike at all. It's got, like I said, this is where the exhaust would normally be on this side. Of course, it goes up underneath the seat, as you can see. It follows from in here and comes up underneath right here. It comes out right here. I do plan on getting not the slip-on, but I'm saving up for the full exhaust. I want a new Jardine exhaust, or I'm thinking about Twin Brothers. It's got the powder coat red rims. This is actually a special edition bike. It's got the red forks and all that good stuff. So the carbon fiber mirrors, which I guess the owner that had the bike before me actually put them on. I looked it up, and these aren't standard mirrors, but they are nice mirrors. I said a couple minor spots. There's a ding here, paint chip there that was filled in, but not really matching color. And then this is for me. I put it down on sand near the concrete here where it ends, and yeah, it tipped over. And I got the frame flat on the other side, just not this side. So damage there, and then a little damage there. Nothing major, a little cosmetic, but everybody puts their first bike down. I'm just glad that was the way I did it instead of riding. Alright, moving on. I guess a lot of questions that new bike owners have is, what size of bike should I buy? The 250 versus the 6, and so on and so on. Everybody encouraged me to get the 250 for my first bike. However, I am a prior motocross rider. I raced motocross for 3 years. Kawasaki, of course, KX250. I did that for about 3 years, and I've been out of the game for about 10. So I got back into it. I knew a 250 was just not going to cut it for me, so I went to 600. Sport bike and motocross bikes, dirt bikes, are a completely different bike. It's a completely different game. So it's just something to think about. Keep in mind that I have ridden prior to this. So once again, I encourage. I just go with your personality. If you're more of an aggressive, athletic type person, and you're a go-getter, I'd go to 600, because you will get bored to 250 way too fast, and that's all there is to it. This is my first 600, and I've had it for. I've actually been back since December of 2010, and a month later, and I'm already getting bored with this bike. So not that it's not fast enough. It's got plenty of power, plenty of speed. It's just I'm a very athletic person, very aggressive, hence why I'm in the military as an infantryman. So anyways, that's the bike. So you guys that are looking into 250s, like I said, if just go by what you want. If you're just cruising up and down the street, back and forth to work, by all means, get the 250. It won't do you wrong. It's cheap on gas, good to go. If you're actually looking into bike clubs and riding and actually getting into it, start out with the 600. See how you go. Actually, if you got a friend or somebody that can let you borrow, let you sit on it. See how you feel with it, and your feet should touch the ground. And let's see, just go from there. See if they'll let you ride it. If you guys were here, I'd definitely let you hop on mine. It's my first bike, so I expect damage, and like I said, I'm upgrading. So not now, but in the near future. Alright, so moving along. Alright, you got the left side of your bike, and you got the right side of your bike. Alright, the left side of your bike over here is your drivetrain. You got your clutch, which is up here on the handlebar. And if you've ever driven a manual car, it's basically the same. Your clutch is here. Your gear selector is right here. My bike is a 6-speed, so for me, first gear would be 1 down. That's first gear. A half click up is neutral. Through to second, third, fourth, 5th, and 6th. Alright, so it's 1 down, neutral in the middle between 1 and 2, and then 5 up, so it's 6 speed. It's a good bike. Let's see what else we got on the left. You have your high beams here, forward and down. You got your turn signal here, which is left, right, and you push it in to cancel it. And then you also have your horn right there. You got your ignition and your tachometer, have a digital speedometer, which right here below the speedometer would be my my trip meter. It tells me how fast I get place to place. Also with the clock, and it's got the engine temperature. 2 buttons to reset it. You got lights up here: the low fuel light, the high beam light, neutral light, and the turn signal light. So that's your instrument cluster up there. Of course, the turn signals, and that's another cool thing about my bike is it did come with the flush mount already, so I didn't have to mess with that, which was really nice. Let's see if we go over here to the right side of the bike. This is your throttle control, speed up and slow down side right here. All brakes or acceleration. That's all this side is for. So your right side is acceleration and slowing down, and your left side is drivetrain. Alright, this is your front brake here. Alright, this is a fancy little dial right here, so that people with smaller hands, you kick this out. It has 6 settings where you can either turn left or right. We'll actually adjust it either in or out depending on your finger length. So your finger should just reach out and just curl over the front there. I don't know if you can see that, but so just curl over there. Like I always, this is how I ride right here. Just my throttle is just right there, just very light, the level wrist. So that's that. And then you got in the same spot where your clutch or your gear selector would be on the other side. And you got your back brake. Back brake supplies 30% of the stopping power for the bike, whereas the front up here is 70%. I always want to use both brakes at the same time when slowing. I'll get into that in later videos, what can happen, and low side, high side crashes and stuff like that. That's the front view of the bike. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe looks like a fucking Pontiac symbol right there. I hate that. But all in all, not a bad bike. I like it. It's a good first bike, good learning bike, and all that good stuff. Like I said, this is my first video, so if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just post me a comment. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. Look for my videos in the future. I have more how-to videos coming, and a lot more riding to be done with summer coming up on us down here in beautiful Georgia. Alright, thanks. Signing off.